I'm Chef Jasper, and today we're in the kitchen making a delicious dish. It's not difficult. You may think it when you see some of the ingredients, but believe me, it goes quickly. Make sure you have your mise en place, everything ready to go, because that's a key to this dish. Spanakopita, we're going to Greece today. What does spanakopita mean? Well, spanica, of course, spinach. Pita, of course, is the pie. So we put our olive oil in there. Of course, I love, caramelized onion. You really don't want to caramelize it as much. Let's go ahead at this point and slice our garlic. I think I've changed over the years. I like my garlic almost like in little bites. I used to mince it so much that it would actually just almost disappear. In some of my sauces, I like that. But now, I don't know, as I get older, I like that bite in that garlic. Oh yeah, I want to taste it, and believe me, the flavor is gonna come out. So our garlic is ready. Our mise en place, we're ready. Let's just give this a quick stir. Not too much oil because we don't want to kind of mess around with our phyllo. Look at these onions, yeah. Just a touch more olive oil, not a lot. That's about it right there. And in the meantime, while that's actually cooking down, we could set our garlic just to the side. And let's do a little more mise en place. Let's get these green onions ready because we need to add those to it, but I don't add them until maybe when it's about 3/4 ready, because I don't want to lose the vibe. I don't want to lose that green onion because I want it to kind of stand out. So here I am, just slicing it. That's all I'm doing here. And waste not, want not, come on. I use a lot of the green onion, and you'll notice here in this little bit with the green onion, I got my eyes on those onions over there. I'm going to use 99% of this onion, but that's why I'm not adding it right until the end. It may disappear with the spinach, that's okay, but those greens, come on, that's some of the best part. Seriously, think about it, look at it. And at this point, let's go ahead and add this to it. Oh yeah, here we go. Just a really quick finish with those green onions, and then we add our garlic. And at this point, this is where the magic comes in. This is where all of our flavors start coming together. No salt and pepper yet. We're not messing with that yet. Here we go. Oh yeah, we're ready. This is it. Now normally I just turn the stove off at this point because I added my garlic. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lower it just a little bit, and then we're gonna add and wilt our spinach. Yeah. Looks like a lot of spinach. Looks like a ton of spinach. Oh my God, what are you going to do with all that spinach, Jasper? It's going to wilt down to really nothing here. Now to finish the filling, of course, our delicious onions, and of course green onions and white onion, and a little bit of garlic and the spinach. Very, very simple. Let's just season that up a little bit. A little bit of salt. The feta is a little salty, so we're not worried about too much salt in there. A little bit of pepper. You may want to put some other herbs in here. That's up to you, or maybe a little red pepper, but that's not the original recipe. Fresh dill, yes. Of course, our feta cheese. Give this a quick stir. And we don't want to mix it too much where, we're going to break up that feta, because this is the body of this. This is what we want. And then let's just whisk up some eggs. And this is more of a binder, but also imagine a souffle effect. Kind of gives the egg a little more body, and when it starts to rise, that's what we're looking for. We'll just add our egg to it. And then, of course, some ricotta cheese to really bring everything together here. And after the ricotta, we kind of look, I'm not folding it right now, but I'm kind of spreading that ricotta. It's so soft, and it's going to have a lot of flavor. Put this right up here just for a minute here. And I have this beautiful dill. And oh my, come on. Now, come on, this is going to give it all the flavor. Just break off a little bit like that. We don't need to chop this or anything like that too much. We don't want minced or anything like that. I want some flavor in this dill. Take out that little stem I just saw there. That's it. and just sprinkle this around. This is where everything's coming together now. Give this a quick stir. I may just add a little more salt to this. That's up to you, how you want it seasoned. We need flavor, but I think we have it all here. That's it right there. Just so that egg is kind of mixed up in there. You can even mix the egg with the ricotta ahead of time, kind of like you're doing a lasagna if you want that also. That's really all we need to do. Give it just a touch more salt. And we are ready. Of course, a little insurance, a little food spray. Our baking dish. I know you think I may use too much. That's insurance, come on. And then the phyllo. We'll put our first few sheets down. It's gonna break apart, don't worry, you didn't do nothing wrong. If you want, I've done this before also. If you think it's a little too, if it's breaking up on you, grab 3 or 4 sheets at a time, just like that. Now we know it's going to be perfect just like that. And we'll start buttering these sheets as we go along. There we go. So you can butter them at the beginning. We're okay just like this. In between each layer, that butter is kind of like the magic. There we go. And then at this point, we're just going to do one at a time and follow through. All right, I have about 10 sheets down, buttered, and now our filling. The pie filling, of course. Spanakopita. I just like saying it. Spread this all around evenly. Tuck some of those little phyllo sheets in. Just perfect. I mean, it can't take more than a couple minutes. And now we start again with our sheets on top, and we continue with a little bit of butter right on top of this, just to kind of melt those in there. Continue this until you have about 10 sheets down. Just brushing that butter right along. On the top one, we want to make it look kind of like, you know, the showcase. So we make sure we have enough butter here and everything. It's a little easier. That's it right there. Look at this. That's where we want to be. And now, of course, we make our cuts. Now, I like the little triangles. That's what you usually see in Greek restaurants and pastry shops. And just get your paring knife and kind of cut. First, it's going to be a little difficult. You cut right through those sheets. Look at that. It's not hard. I give about 4 cuts, probably. But this is what we want, just like that. Just like that. And now we'll do the opposite. Spanakopita. Right out of the oven. Just look at this. Look at these little perfect little triangle squares, you know. Doesn't matter. Put that down. Let it cool. Cut a bunch of them up. Put them on a platter. It's easy. It's delicious. It's a classic. It's authentic. It's Greek Spanakopita, the spinach pie. You're going to love making this. I am honored and proud to serve it to my family and friends. I know you will be also. Jasper's Kitchen is brought to you by Hen House Markets and Roth Living.